morning. Well, it's been a rather frosty night. We woke up with a bit of frost on the tent. I'll leave the what three words for where we camped just down below if you want to use the same spot. The deer are well and truly rutting up on the hill, and I'm going to spin you around. The sun is just making an appearance over my shoulder here. So, yep, it looks like it's going to be another fantastic day. We're ready to get moving. It's a longer walk today. This is one of the 3 long walks you'll do on the Cateran Trail. So we're hoping to get to where we need to be by about 5 o'clock because we're setting off earlier. Okay, so join us as we travel along the Cateran Trail on day 3. As you come down into Spittal of Glenshee, you'll be met by this circle of standing stones. Now I'm going to wander around because I'm hoping there might be a bit of information on this. If not, I'll put some information up on the screen just now. But yeah, I'm guessing it might be a memorial to the Battle of Glenshee, where 400 Caterans were raiding all the cattle and sheep. No, there's nothing here, it's just a group of standing stones. So yeah, I'll see if I can find out a wee bit more about this and let you know. Up where we camped. Yeah, it's not until you get down here you realise how high you've travelled to get up and over into the Spittal of Glenshee. So yeah, just be ready for that on day 2. Right, let's get moving. Right, as we come out of the Spittal of Glenshee, it's worth noting that you're going to be going through quite a few fields. Now, there are bulls, there are cows, there are sheep, we've seen goats. Give them a wide berth if you can, especially if they've got their young with them. You want to try and avoid getting between a young cow and its mother, and we've had to give a rather over-friendly bull a wide berth this morning. Yesterday was the day for deer, and today seems to be the day for rabbits. We've seen hundreds of them so far. I don't think we're going to see as many deer because we're heading now down into kind of more populated areas where there's more farmland. So yeah, we just stopped for a quick shoulder break and we're going to crack on. We've done 4.6 kilometres since we started, and we're going to crack on and get a bit more done. Right, we'll speak to you soon. So that's us, we've just stopped for lunch. We found this beautiful wee spot about the 6 mile mark from where we set off this morning. That last section there from the Spittal of Glenshee, you're going to be walking along the back of farmland. It's not the easiest to negotiate round because it disappears at times where you're trying to figure out, is this actually the path we're still on? Keep following the glen along and you will be roughly on the right track. If I could only find my tell right now, we would be in having a paddle, but the towel is somewhere in the pack. I'll find that later on. But yeah, we've got 7 miles to go over to the Kirkton of Glenisla, and that should be another 7 miles from here. So yeah, we're just going to enjoy a bit more of the sunshine before we get the packs on the back and get going again. And in the meantime, just enjoy the view. Well, we've walked out of a beautiful section of woods that came up from the little lunchtime spot that we had, and we now appear to be on a bit of a road section for a couple of miles. Yeah, the sun's shining on our backs. We've got a nice beautiful flat surface. We should be able to play along now. So we're going to head along the road, get down to the next village, which name eludes me right now. I'll put it along the bottom here, and we'll see you when we get down there. So I know a lot of people, when you talk about these kind of longer distance trails, folk don't like to walk on the roads. We've been walking for a good couple of miles so far, and we've seen 4 vehicles, which over 2 miles really isn't too bad at all. So yeah, the upside is you're travelling on flat ground through a really scenic wee glen. We've got very judgmental cows standing watching us behind, but other than that, yeah, it's beautiful down here. So don't worry about the road section on the Cateran Trail. It's quiet. You'll hear the cars coming from miles away because there's nothing on the road. This has been a beautiful wee section and a welcome break. We have had everything today, from walking through farmland, woodland, bogs, and now we're on flat sections of roads. So yeah, this is a day that's had absolutely everything. It's worth noting, we got kind of lost a wee bit. We've come down and gone in amongst, this is all marshland here. Come up over these rocks here and follow the path around. Don't do what we did. To the right, we took the one to the left. I think the sheep had made it. Anyway, we got slightly waylaid, but anyway, we've been through the bog. Don't make that mistake yourself. Okay, heading down to Lochs, Lochs. We're about 2.5 miles from Kirkton of Glenisla. We're pretty tired. We're looking forward to getting the tents put up and getting some food. This has been a long day of very mixed terrain as we've gone. But yeah, the loch is so calm and flat. Oh my goodness, we're seeing a person. Haven't seen a person all day. Guy in a red jacket at the end of the loch. So that means we're heading back to civilization, which is good. Okay, I'm going to put the camera away. We've got about an hour's worth of daylight left, so we kind of need to get a move on and get down and get the tents pitched. Right, we'll speak to you when we get down there if there's enough light. If not, we'll speak to you in the morning.